Hey, what's up, VC? It's Steve again, Harmless Rebel. It's time for part 2 of my Major Metal score. The update in the background is an album most of you should be familiar with. This is actually one of my top 5 favorite metal albums of all time. This is also my favorite album to listen to in the gym. Seasons in the Abyss from Slayer. Sorry about the glare. This is one of the Blacker Blood Red copies that came out. What was it, last year, I guess? I got the black copy of this one. Lyric sheet. And the little insert there. For South of Heaven, I was lucky enough to get the Blood Red vinyl. This one I was not. So, I just figured Slayer was a perfect thing to listen to today. So let's go ahead and get going. Before we get into the last 7 or 8 albums of that metal score that I had that we talked about, I found a couple of other good albums yesterday. The CD warehouse I went to, I've mentioned it a number of times. I wasn't planning on going yesterday. I was on my way home. And at the last minute, I just decided, you know what the hell, I'm going to run over there. So I turned off and actually went to the CD warehouse. And I was very right in doing so. I found it was a killer score. So first up, I picked up ZZ Top Afterburner. This is actually probably one of my least favorite ZZ Top albums. But I did not have this one on vinyl. There are a couple of good songs on here, so I did want to add it to my collection. I have this one on cassette and on CD. I didn't have it on vinyl yet, so Afterburner. I paid $2 for that, or maybe $2.99. Next up, I was really psyched to see this one. This is actually one of my favorite of his albums, Alice Cooper, Killer. If you're not familiar with this album, very, very cool. This is very early Alice Cooper. This was still Alice Cooper the band as opposed to Alice Cooper the person. And it's very psych sounding. Very cool. Very cool. Definitely worth checking out. And this is perfect coming into today. I'm actually going to see Alice Cooper in a couple of weeks. He's going to be here with Motley Crue, and I'm looking forward to that. I've seen Motley Crue a bunch of times. I've never seen Alice Cooper live, and I've heard his show is killer. So Alice Cooper, Killer. Now we're going to get to some of the cool stuff. These last 3 albums I found yesterday, these made me really happy that I decided to stop in there because they were all 3 albums I was missing from my collection. The first is Motorhead, No Sleep Till Hammersmith, obviously one of the seminal live albums, one of the best live metal albums out there. And as you can see right there, this is Bronze Records. This is actually the original UK pressing of the album. So I was really stoked to find that. Other than a little crease right here, it's in excellent condition. Very little, a tiny bit of ring wear there. Other than that, it's in excellent condition. The vinyl, spotless pretty much in the original insert. So that was really cool. And speaking of amazing live albums, the next one I found was an original pressing of Live After Death. This is one I've been looking for on vinyl for a while for a decent price. I usually see it for about $35. I didn't want to spend that much. I ended up paying, I think, $15 for this one. The vinyl is spotless. It sounds amazing. I have this on cassette. This is another one I've been looking for, like I said, on vinyl for a while. So I was stoked to find that. And then right behind that, lo and behold, Iron Maiden Power Slave. I was just talking about this one last week with the last metal update, that this was this is the last album of the 80s that I was missing. So I was really stoked to find this one. And again, this is an original pressing as well on the textured sleeve, and then you can see the custom label there. All right, so let's go ahead and move into the rest of that score from last week. again, for those of you that missed it, I was on the VC buy and sell page. I ran across a hip hop album that I really liked. It was an Ice Cube album from the '90s that I loved and I have really good memories of. And as I was talking to the seller via chat, Facebook chat, I just kind of asked, if you guys decide to, or if you guys have any metal that you're looking to sell, I'd be interested in buying. They asked what I liked, and I was like, show me what you got. And they just started showing me albums, and I just started saying yes, 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 yes. In my last video, I showed some Anthrax. Just go back and watch it. I'll put a link down below for the first video. Some great scores there, and we're just going to keep going with that. So the first one, this is one of the first albums that they showed me. Metallica, the 598 EP, Garage Days Revisited. I actually already have this. I have a good copy of this. This one's a different pressing, but it's still an original. It's still from the first year. I'm not sure which one was the first run, but regardless, great album for all of you Metallica fans. This is a must-have in your collection. Now, as I mentioned, I already have this. Right now, I'm about 10 viewers or 10 subs away from 100 subs, and I will do a contest at 100 subs, and this will be one of the prizes. I also have another 80s album that's in excellent condition that'll be a prize, and then the third prize, that may be a gift card or something. I haven't decided yet, but this will definitely be one of the prizes, so keep an eye out for that contest pretty soon here. So, but again, I initially wasn't going to get that, but for the prices that I was paying, I think I mentioned last time, it came to about $12 an album. When you do the math, I think it was like $11.50 an album, but whatever, $12 an album. I couldn't pass up on it. So next up, Annihilator Feast. Such killer artwork. Try to get rid of the glare so that you can see the zombies. Very cool. And then the band shot there. And then again, got the zombies on the records as well. Very cool. Next is Kreator. I love Kreator. So I was really stoked when they showed this one. This one is Dying Alive again. Just amazing artwork. Some live shots on the inside. Killer live album. Got live shots of the band. And then custom. Again, much like Annihilator, got some zombies going on. Very cool. Got the Nuclear Blast cell sheet. So very cool there. This one is another one I was super stoked about. I love this band. I don't hear enough about them on the VC or just in general. Death Angel. Such a good band. I haven't heard anything from Death Angel that hasn't just blown me away. And again, some more killer artwork there. And most of these, all of these that I've shown so far, other than the Garage Days, are all German pressings. I don't think they've done U.S. pressings of any of the Nuclear Blast stuff. I think all the Nuclear Blast stuff is German. This is another one I was really stoked about. This is one of my favorite metal bands. When they list the top thrash metal, or the thrash bands, I never think that they rank this band high enough. Testament. Love Testament, everything that they put out, even when they went more towards the death metal, and Alex Skolnick left the band. I still loved it. Now that they got the original lineup back and did First Strike Still Deadly. If you haven't heard that album, get it. Go buy it right now. First Strike Still Deadly is amazing. They decided to take some of their early albums or their early hits that they didn't think sounded that good, or they just weren't happy with some aspect of it, and they decided, hey, screw it, let's just go re-record them with modern technology. We play better. The studio stuff there, the studio equipment's better these days. Let's redo it, and it came out amazing. And all the albums they put out since then have been amazing too. They do have a new drummer as of the last album, but Alex Skolnick is still there. He's the core of the band, in my opinion. But and he's also and then Chuck Billy is still there too. So, but yeah, this is one of their live sets from 2013. This is at the Paramount Theater in New York, and this is a killer live set. Definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth having in the collection. Next up, one of my all-time favorite albums right here. And this is my favorite album from the band. I know a lot of people would have other selections, but this was, I heard this and I thought it was one of the best things I had ever heard. Far Beyond Driven from Pantera with the original artwork. For those of you that have only seen the CD, there's the artwork from the CD on the inside. Just, I mean, everything about this album is just so good. Love Far Beyond Driven. As a matter of fact, I think as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to crank that again. And then last but not least, Autopsy, Mental Funeral. Very cool. And this one, oh, okay. This one's limited to 1,000. This is number 890 of 1,000. And it's on red vinyl. On the same blood red vinyl, pretty much, that the Slayer albums are as the Slayer albums on the pages, kind of. But that's it, guys. I will shortly, I don't know if I'm going to post it today, but I'll shortly be doing a review of the new Opeth album, Opeth, however you want to say it. I found a couple of streams of it. I was going to wait until it comes out, but I decided, initially I was going to wait till the album comes out. I do have it pre-ordered, and I'm looking forward to getting it in a few weeks here. But I heard it, and I'm not going to wait a month to give my review. I really want to share my thoughts on the album with you, and so yeah, just keep an eye out for that. You should see that, if not later tonight, then I'll post it tomorrow. I try not to post, more than one album, or I'm sorry, more than one video in a day. So I'll more than likely post that tomorrow, but expect to see that soon. That's pretty much it, guys. I'm signing off. That's the rest of the metal score. I pretty much blew my load this month, and then some on album or on vinyl. So I think I may have to do some. I've got probably about 60 to 100 albums here. Probably more than that, but I haven't even gotten to or listened to. So I think what my next series will probably be doing, reviewing what's in the inbox, I guess. That's pretty much it. DC, have a good one.